I'd like to invite a very special guest speaker to come on and share with us today, Mr. Ronnie Febles. He's the actual leader on the LegalShield and Espanol channel. So, sir, if you are on, you could come on in and unmute yourself and take control. We would love to hear from you.
I am on. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. We got you now, my friend. Thank you for coming on.
Perfect, perfect. And can I share my screen, right? You let me know if I can share my screen.
I'm sorry, I was talking to myself. I had muted myself. Yeah, so you're good. You got it.
We got it. We got it. Hola, Florida, right? I don't know, man. When I used to live in South Beach in the 80s, Spanish was the main language over there. I don't know what happened right now, no. But anyway, let's practice your Spanglish because that's the way I talk. I hope you guys understand me. My name is Ronnie Febles. I was born and raised in La Isla del Encanto in Puerto Rico, and I born and raised over there. Then I moved to Florida, and I lived in Florida for over 20 years. And for the past 8 years, I've been living in Hollywood, California. About 6 months ago, I had the privilege to become the manager of LegalShield en Espanol. And it's been a great, great opportunity. And I want to share with you in a snapshot what we have done in the past 6 months, what we're working on right now, and why each one of you should be part of the LegalShield en Espanol development and growth, okay? Let's see. I'm going to show you a few things. Hispanic in US, right? In 2018, Hispanic population, about 60 million. Out of those, it's been like 13 million families in US, about $1 trillion with $1 trillion in buying power. But this is a good thing for you guys. 26% Hispanic population in Florida. So that shows you what we got to have, you know, over there. How are we helping the Hispanic community? Okay, let me show you. In 2018, it's going to be 2 years now in August, LegalShield launched LegalShield en Español. And with the idea to provide, obviously, services to us, the Latinos that live here in US. And right now, we are in the process of developing an extensive network of Latino lawyers in the nation. We are working very hard to develop the lawyers to do the same thing that we have in English, doing in Spanish. Obviously, we are in the growing, you know, pains, in the growing stage of this part. So let me show you a little bit about the goal that we have, right, of LegalShield en Español. This will give you an idea of the Hispanic adults here in the US, right? Out of those 60 million, the Hispanic market is divided between, let's say, two markets, the bilingual market and the Spanish only market, right? So our goal is to, let me see, is to have the largest Spanish-speaking fully bilingual legal network in US. And we are working on it. And probably all of the people who are been in the business, you know that we've been working very hard on that. And we've been having a lot of good result and feedback from Florida. So this is just to give you an idea, because you're gonna have people who are Hispanic last name, like for example, the Gonzalez family, probably on the, what you call it, on the census, right? Probably on the census, by last name, they should be Hispanic, but you know that they are English, you know, predominant, right? Same with my kids. My 4 kids, they have born here in US, even though they speak, we force them to speak Spanish with us, the main language is English. And that's what I mean by this. So Spanish legal group, the main focus is that 40% of people that they speak Spanish only, right? So what we have accomplished in the past 6 months, in corporate, we've been working very hard on, we have a meeting at the beginning when I started in December with certain leaders that corporate choose, and we put together some requests. One of the requests was to have tone neutral translation, which is so important because for the Spanish people, when you used to listen to the translation, it was in Catalan, like from Spain, right? And it was kind of difficult for the Spanish population here. And right away, corporate accepted and they help. And we already have a professional translation company that doing tone neutral, right? We also started professional translation in big events. And you guys experienced that in January when we had the event over there in January. And obviously in the convention, we have a convention breakout. And because the convention was done digital in April, we have the full convention training translated in Spanish because we were using professional translation at the convention. And this is great for you guys that are Spanish. You can go to LS Engage, go under trainings, and you're gonna see the core system and the 7 fundamentals, everything is in Spanish. So you can take advantage of that training translated in Spanish. And in the same way, you can help, you know, your new associate going through and learning from the best of the best, right? In LegalShield. Now we have the LegalShield brochure, the new ID Shield brochure. We also have the new presentation. Presentation, guys, we're doing presentations every night from Tuesday to Sunday at 9 o'clock your time. Tuesday to Sunday, every night we have presentation, the opportunity presentation. And on Mondays, we do training presentation. So basically 7 days a week, we're doing something and all of you can plug in and have your, you know, Spanish friends plugging into it. We have a new membership presentation only. This is something that the field was asking for it. It's already on Prospect by LegalShield. So if you are an English speaking person, remember you need to, on your prospect, you need to put the code for Spanish, which is LS Spanish, LS Spanish. That will give you the videos in Spanish. And even though if you don't speak Spanish, you can use these to market, you know, to your Spanish friends, right? You can send the membership presentation and you can send the brochures. And we do Super Sábados en Español. And I'm gonna tell you, because next Saturday, we're gonna have our National Super Saturday that I like to invite you guys, anybody who speaks Spanish, and you can bring guests to it, right? Let's see. Okay, what we're working on the next 6 months. We are working very hard in transform Somos LegalShield. Because this is what happened. When you guys sign up membership, if you do it on the We Are LegalShield, it goes through the network market direct channel. The only way we know the person is Spanish if you do it on the Somos LegalShield. And when you do it on the Somos LegalShield, they will get connected directly to the Spanish lawyers, okay? So this is good for you to understand. And it's super easy. All of you have the choice in the top of your website, right, of your walls, as we call it, to change the language. So it will say, you know, Daniel Gonzalez, We Are LegalShield, or if you change it to Spanish, it said Daniel Gonzalez, Somos LegalShield. And that way, they can have the whole experience in Spanish, okay? So that's something that we are super excited, working very hard. Creation of LegalShield en Español field leader team in the top state. We have a lot of people plugging in. Now, we are looking for the people who wanna commit and work with us, you know, and go through the ups and downs and sacrifice and build this from the ground up. Our goal is to have 10 ring earners through LegalShield by the end of the year. We already have 4. Daniel, we got 4 people, associate that they get the ring in the past 12 months just through LegalShield en Español. That is something excellent, man. And pretty soon we're gonna have a few more. I don't wanna say it, but pretty soon we're gonna have a few more, okay? So our goal is to have 10 that have the ring through LegalShield en Español. We are in the process of growing associate, memberships, and attorneys. And the 3 things go hand to hand together. Because the more, you know, the more associate, the more membership, and the more membership, it will bring more attorneys, because then we will have more needs on the market. So it's super important for you guys to understand that in Somos LegalShield, we will, the first thing we will look for a Spanish speaking attorney. If not, we will have one with translation, but we will help our Spanish members, okay? And our goal is to grow 20% month to month to reach 1,000 membership in LegalShield en Espanol, okay? That's what we're working on this next 6 months. This is just to give you an idea of the traditional market that we have. You guys know that Texas, California, and Florida, traditionally, those are the big market in Spanish, right? But in the past 12 months, we have exponential growth in North Carolina and Washington. And just to give you an idea, Daniel, the 4 ring that we got in LegalShield en Español, one is from Texas, 2 are from North Carolina, 1 is from Washington. Just to give you an idea how this is growing, no? Right now, we represent about 3% of the network channel production. In corporate, our vision is to grow this to 30%. So it's a huge opportunity, you know, for everybody. And the ripple effects, right? I always talk about this because you never know what one conversation, and you have seen, because I was listening to Nick and I was listening to Aaron, and everybody said that one conversation take you to, you know, a lot of people. So imagine the effect that you can have on your own Hispanic community, right? I mean, a lot of you that I'm talking right now, you probably don't speak Spanish. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying because I talk Spanglish, right? But hopefully you understand. So imagine the effect that you can have on your own community with your Spanish friends, you know, people you go through church that they're Spanish, your co-worker, and all of that is going to bring a ripple effect on your personal LegalShield businesses. Because I'm here to help you guys grow your Spanish business, right? Even if you don't speak Spanish, just plug them in on the calls, on the trainings. We do 3-way calls. We're going to help you grow your business in Spanish. As Daniel said, tomorrow we're going to have a breakout. And I'm so grateful, Daniel, for the opportunity, no? Because this is needed in our community, especially now with everything that's going on. I think our vision, you know, to give equal opportunity, you know, I think it's more noble in the Hispanic community because it's the community who probably cannot communicate with a police officer if something happened, you know. So you are doing, guys, a great, I would say you are doing a great service to your Hispanic community, you know, to your friends and everybody, even if you don't speak Spanish, to invite them over. You can say that our company is committed to protect and empower the Hispanic community, and I thought about you. Or something in these lines, no? Our company is committed to protect and empower the Hispanic community, Daniel, and I thought about you. Tomorrow we're having a Spanish presentation, and I would like to invite you. It's at 3:30, it's your time, 3:30 p.m., right? We are also having a Super Sábado next Saturday. And normally I do it in a different Saturday because I know a lot of the associates, they are bilingual. So I know in this call, probably we have a lot of Spanish that I want them to take advantage of all of these great leaders. And then next Saturday, we do it, you know, for us, right? So next Saturday, we're going to have a Super Sábado. It's at 11 p.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, and 2 Eastern, right? And basically, my last thought is each one of you can be the answer to some Hispanic family prayer, right? They probably are praying for, you know, a better life. They probably are praying for a better opportunity. And you can bless that family giving this opportunity and open the door for them, right?